So throughout the years of this channel, I've talked a lot about Ash Ketchum and his Pokemon, but you know what I've barely talked about? His companions, Pokemon. So in this video, I'll be reviewing all of the Pokemon owned by Ash's traveling companions in 10 words or less. Each Pokemon will be rated on a scale from 1 to 10, but keep in mind that some Pokemon might not receive a rating if there isn't much known about them. Now before we get started, a quick shout out to Jello Apocalypse for creating this style of review. Also keep in mind that I'm going to be excluding Go and Kaharu because they're pretty new, so it should be obvious I'm not going to talk about them. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started. I don't remember anything you did. Yeah! Sad that the pre-evolution is more memorable. Cute, but that's pretty much it. Headaches made for badass moments. I'm not baby anymore. Always in a good mood. That's nice. Clearly Misty's favorite after she caught it. Would have been epic to have in the main journey. Never seen Chronicles, who dis? No, you will not replace Togepi. Basic Brock Pokemon. Main Brock Pokemon. Bat Brock Pokemon. So cute. It's a shame he gave it back. What the fuck? Insert Mirror B music. So is Brock a water type trainer now? Little boys all grown up. Grow. Ridiculously OP as a baby. Perfect fit for Brock, honestly. I mean, it had a radar thing going on. Peekaboo, the Johto region preview. The only cool thing about Tracy. Solid Pokemon. Took you long enough to evolve though. Not Jesse's Dustox. Assist always did more harm than good. Ash's Bulbasaur is better, let's be honest. I still can't find Munchlax and Emerald. Ash's Squirtle is still better, let's be honest. About time someone caught an Eevee. Best personality. Annoying and lovable at the same time. How? Pikachu's Bay. Oh my god, sit still. Too cool for Dawn. Waste of talent. Charizard 2.0. Hungry Edition. Oh, I get it, cause Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Great fit for Dawn, but very last minute. We get it, you mastered Dragon Rage. Charizard 3.0. Edgy Edition. As big of a troll as Entity Maze. Charizard 4.0. You don't deserve this edition. Well, at least catching this pseudo was more believable. Silent Jr. Not much to say, to be honest. It was there. Literally, why? Wait a minute, that's not an electric type. Generic Gym Pokemon 1. Generic Gym Pokemon 2. Electric Boogaloo. Really cool. Too bad it was stuck at the gym. Who are we kidding? This is Bonnie's Pokemon. Fun comic relief character. Didn't really fit Clement though. Easily Clement's best Pokemon. Sinnoh stands unite!
Squishy, squishy, you're oh so very soft.
Thank God it didn't evolve into Delphox. Too cool for school. Except theater class. I like that. There's a butterfly metaphor in here somewhere. Great development for a stupid goal. Still not over the fact that Ash didn't get it. Charizard, Transportation Edition. Cause that's all he was. Transportation. Dynamic full frame intensifies! He's got a bone to pick with, well, everyone honestly. Cute Lily development plot device.
Mon GPS.
Baneri but annoying. Helped redeem Sophocles. Hey look, Serena came to Alola after all. Complete waste of a mythical. So annoying that it got replaced. And there you have it, my 10 words or less review for every Pokemon owned by Ash's companions. Or companions that are Pokemon for Rotom's case. But that's not all, because now it's time to go over the top and bottom 5. Clement's Luxray. This Pokemon is unique because it kinda has a sad backstory. Clement had befriended it as a Shinx while he was studying at the Electric-type Pokemon Academy, but because of a misunderstanding, Shinx believed that Clement abandoned him and ran away. Luckily, they were able to later reunite and become friends again. This already makes this Pokemon stand out, but its insane power only made it even more memorable. Because of Luxray, Clement finally became a decent challenge for Ash in his 5th gym battle, so I really appreciate that. Mallow's Shaman. Crazy to think that a mythical is part of the top 5 worst. What saves it from going any lower is the fact that the circumstances of how Mallow got it is pretty impactful with, you know, dead mom and all of that. But that's pretty much it. After that, Mallow's Shaman did absolutely nothing for the rest of the series. And when she does use it in the league, you don't even get to see it. And it doesn't even get a proper goodbye. It's just crammed into a montage at the very end of the series. Like I said earlier, this was a complete waste of a mythical. Dawn's Mamoswine and Iris's Excadrill. These two are tied because they share similar experiences. They're Pokemon that were obedient at first, but then disobeyed their trainers after they evolved. Seeing their whole arcs and how Dawn and Iris worked to make their Pokemon trust them again was really cool. Mamoswine was interesting because I was curious to see how Dawn could pull off making a big ugly Mamoswine look cool for contests, but she made it work. As for Excadrill, once he obeyed Iris, it came in handy all the time. It was awesome. Too bad Dragonite had to come in and steal its spotlight. Misty's Azurill. This Pokemon is clearly meant to be the Togepi replacement, but no. Nice try, pal, but there will never be another baby Pokemon like it. It's so irrelevant that the next time we see Misty, it's gone. How come? Maybe because we're not buying what you were selling. Man, why am I so harsh on it? Is it because it was a gift from Tracy? I mean, who? I don't support orange shipping. Lana's Primarina. Now, real talk, I'm not the biggest fan of Lana. She gets way too much shine for a goal that's pretty silly. But personal feelings aside, I can't deny the fact that her Primarina has gotten some really good development. It's had multiple episodes devoted to it, and you can see how much this Pokemon has grown throughout the series. It even fully evolved before Ash's Incineroar, and it became a Torracat before Popplio became a Brionne. On top of that, it's actually a pretty good battler as well. So this Pokemon is really solid. Tracy's Venonat. Okay, I get it. Tracy is probably the most boring Ash Ketchum companion, and his team isn't all that special either. But at least the other two got something going for them. Scyther is kinda edgy, and Marill is cute. Venonat? Exactly. The only thing I remember about it is that it would use its radar eyes to look for stuff and... oh wait, that's all it did. Yeah, it fits with Tracy's whole Pokemon watching thing, but still, it's lame and it's boring. Maze Blaziken. Maze Blaziken is freaking awesome. It sucks that we had to wait till the second to last episode of the Advanced series for it to fully evolve, but at least as a Combuskin, it was still really good. It always tried its best for May and was great to see it overcome obstacles to help her get the win, especially in the Kanto Grand Festival match against Drew. Honestly, I really love the transformation it went through from being a weak, pathetic little Torchic to a kick-ass Blaziken. Really nice. Misty's Goldeen. I always knew Misty had a Goldeen, but I don't really remember what it did, besides helping with swimming. Oh yeah, maybe because it was complete trash. Although it's the first Pokemon we ever see Misty use, it was rarely seen because it's useless outside of the water. This is probably why the anime avoided giving anyone else fish Pokemon, because they're pretty useless in most scenarios. This should have just been the Magikarp that evolved into her Gyarados. That would have been a lot more interesting. But no, you know what? Let's just make her have this fish that literally does nothing and doesn't even evolve. Yeah, cause that's a better idea. Dawn's Piplup. I love Piplup, man. Sure, it was a bit of a brat sometimes, but you can't deny that this Pokemon's got personality. And that's what really makes Piplup shine, to be honest. He feels like an actual character, and not just a soulless, obedient slave or one-note character like most other Pokemon. Piplup has been through a lot, from working on awesome combinations with Dawn, to even helping Dawn take on Zoe in the Grand Festival Finals. This Pokemon might be small, but he's got a lot of guts and attitude, which makes him a pretty memorable Pokemon. Silen's Stunfisk. Oh my god. First off, why the heck did Silent catch this thing? There was literally no reason for it. Stunfisk barely did anything, and when he did battle, it lost most of the time. It doesn't even really fit Silent either. Crustle I can accept, cause at least its capture was built up for a whole episode and it was pretty nice, you know? But the Stunfisk capture came out of nowhere in an episode that was dedicated to Ash and Oshawott. It was a unique capture moment, that's for sure, but it was all for a Pokemon that turned out to be pretty worthless. At least Misty's Goldeen was useful for swimming. Oh, and what do you know? Stunfisk was caught at the same time as Ash's Palpitoad. Another useless capture. Go figure. Thanks for watching, everyone, and special thanks to those who support the channel on Patreon. Remember to live your life to the fullest and have yourself a damn good one.